Hey everybody, so this is this week's example for your exercises for the workout. Anya is going to be doing the examples. We'll start off with the basic version and we'll also give you a more advanced version so that you have ones that you can choose from as you go through the workout. Hopefully you like the exercises and good luck this week. All right, so to start off with our warm-up, we're going to have jumping jacks. The basic version is going to be stepping our feet side to side, swinging those arms out and up over your head, and the more advanced version will be jumping those feet and swinging those arms. The next one is going to be all basic version of this one. We're going to have our arm circles. The first round we're going to have our forwards arm circles. They're about the size of a dinner plate when you're doing those arm circles. For the second round we'll have the reverse, we'll have backwards arm circles. The next activity that we're going to have are called skiers. For these, for the basic version, you're just going to be stepping side to side, reaching down like you're reaching for that toe, stepping that back foot over past your body line. For the more advanced, we're going to be actually jumping from side to side, landing nice and lightly, swinging that back foot behind you like you're actually doing some speed skating or skiing. All right, then we're going to have our thoracic rotation. Here, the basic version is going to be just a limited range of motion, not quite going as high. Really warming up that back, working on that rotational strength in your lower back. Then we're going to have our more advanced version where we're swinging that arm, getting it as close to perpendicular to the floor as you can. All right, now as we move into our main set of activities, we're gonna have our high knees. If we're doing this as a basic activity, we're just gonna be stepping our knees higher. Good, trying to get that knee up to our parallel to the floor positioning of our thigh. Getting it up close to our belly button position height. All right, if we're doing this as an advance, we're gonna be actually running in place, bringing those knees up as high as you can get them, trying to get up to that belly button line as well. All right, our next activity is gonna be swimmers. These are going to be, as a basic activity, lifting our arms and our legs, alternating our arm and leg, so we have the opposite arm and leg. And then we're placing it back down on the floor. If you're doing this as the more advanced version, everything's gonna stay off the floor, up and down, alternating just like you're swimming. All right? Our next one is gonna be mountain climbers. The basic version of this is going to be where we are stepping our feet forward one at a time, just getting it up there to touching the toe very lightly to the floor, punching that knee forward under your chest. And if we're doing the advanced version, we're going to be running as we do this. Really driving those knees forward under your chest. All right? Our next activity is going to be Superman's. Back working that lower back. Superman is where we're going to lift our arms and our legs off the ground. At the same time, coming up and back down. There's not going to be a more advanced version. We're just all going to be doing the basic version here. Lifting up. Trying to get as high and as much of an arch in that back as you can to work that lower back. The next one's gonna be burpees. All right, so for burpees, our basic version is going to be stepping down, stepping our feet out, stepping our feet back in, and then jumping straight up. All right, our advanced version is gonna be jumping our feet out, jumping our feet back in, and jumping up. If you want to add a third level, we can add in that push-up as well. All right, however you want to challenge yourselves. Then we have our deadlift. For this, our deadlift for the basic version is just going to be a regular deadlift. The key here is keeping your back nice and straight, popping those hips backwards, thinking about hinging at your hips, dropping your hands straight down to your toes, keeping your eyes forward and down so that we're not getting a curve in the spine. If we're gonna do the more advanced version, we're gonna hold at the bottom for 3 seconds. Count it for 1, 2, 3, and then we'll come back up. straight back down into the next one. 1, 2, 3, and then back up. You can have a slight bend in your knees. In fact, you should have a slight bend in your knees. It'll help with keeping that lower back nice and straight. All right. The next one is we're going to go into the core section here. So we're going to have leg lifts here for our core. With leg lifts, the key here is for the basic, we're going to have our feet on the floor and we're lifting them up, getting a little hip lift at the very top and then back down, touching them all the way back down to the floor. Again, and then back down, touching them all to the floor. If we're doing the advanced version, our feet will not touch the floor at all. Lift them off the floor, up, back down, and then back up again for the second one. All right, the next one we're gonna have are dead bugs. All right, keeping our 90-degree angle at our shoulder, 90-degree angle at our hip, knee, and ankle. All right, if we're doing the basic version, we're gonna go all the way down to the floor and then back up, meet in the middle, and then do the next one. Good. Then the next one's gonna be the advanced version where we do not touch the ground. All right. The next activity for core is gonna be alternating V-ups. Alternating V-ups is gonna be your opposite arm and leg coming up to touch at the top. If we're doing the basic version, we're going all the way back down to the floor. If we're doing the advanced version, we're gonna keep our feet and our arms off the floor, reaching for those toes up above your body, okay? Our next one is gonna be crunches. There's not gonna be a more advanced version here. We're just gonna be doing all the same. Getting those shoulder blades off the ground, not a full sit-up, it's just coming up, getting those shoulder blades shortly off the ground, laying back down. Imagine like you're pushing your chin to the sky. All right, crunching that core. And then the last exercise here that we're gonna go over are Russian twists. All right, Russian twists, the more basic version is gonna be keeping your feet on the floor. All right, going side to side, touching both hands to the floor on either side of your body. Then the more advanced version is gonna be feet off the floor, reaching over and touching those hands to the side while balancing on those hips. Goal here is to rotate that whole body, right, while keeping your eyes forward. So those are the exercises. Hope you liked it, and have a good workout.